The tension in this episode kicks into gear the moment Alex is summoned into a meeting with Stella, Celine, and someone from the network's legal team. You know when lawyers get involved, it's never good news, and this time is no exception. They drop a bombshell on her. They believe she colluded with Roya, the Iranian fencer. And not only do they believe it, they say they have hard evidence, security camera footage. The tape shows Alex pulling Roya into that room during the chaos, and clear as day, she's heard saying, "My car is waiting downstairs, just like we planned. Believe me, your father is doing the right thing." Now here's the kicker. Alex is completely flawed, because we know, and she knows, she never said that. The look on her face is pure disbelief. She instantly pushes back, insisting, someone has messed with that tape. But of course, the higher-ups are skeptical. And this is where it gets even murkier, because Alex makes a great point. The network has just rolled out this powerful AI system, one that can replicate her voice in multiple languages. If that tech is floating around, then isn't it possible it could be used to fabricate something like this? She's trying to convince them that this so-called evidence isn't trustworthy at all. Later that night, Alex decides to confide in Corey over dinner. Now technically, she's not supposed to tell anyone about the deep fake, but Alex being Alex, she can't sit on it. She spills everything, and to her surprise, or maybe to her relief, Corey immediately backs her up. Or at least he looks like he's backing her up. He tells her point blank, "You're being gaslit." And for Alex, who's been doubting her sanity since seeing that footage, it's a huge relief to hear someone on her side. But this is Corey we're talking about, and Corey always has his own angle. Whether he genuinely believes her or just sees an opportunity to gain an ally inside UBN is up for debate. And then, while they're talking, we get this interesting little character connection. Corey reveals that he knows Celine from back in his Los Angeles days. He even gives us a personal detail. Celine married Miles even though her family was against it, saying it was a bad match. It's one of those subtle reminders that Corey always has more information than he lets on, and he knows exactly when to use it. Together, they start to strategize. And honestly, the way they break it down is fascinating. First, Alex has to accept that she doesn't even know who's behind this, because it could literally be anyone. She's made a lot of enemies, especially after all the brutal staff cuts she had to oversee. That's left her with a long list of people who might want to see her career destroyed. And second, Corey points out that Alex needs to win over the most influential member of the UBN board. But there's a catch. That person is Sybil's daughter, who absolutely despises Alex. Which means Alex is in the uncomfortable position of having to swallow her pride, kiss the ring, and basically charm someone who would love to see her gone. The next day, Alex tries to go the direct route. She goes to Mia and begs her to put her on the morning show to expose the deep fake. But Mia refuses, and for good reason. Doing that would mean directly disobeying both Stella and Celine, who ordered Alex to stay quiet. So Mia draws the line. And that's when Alex decides to get creative. If she can't go through official channels, she'll find a workaround. She storms down to see Brody, who runs his own podcast and has zero editorial oversight. That means he's free to do whatever he wants with his platform, and Alex knows it. She pitches herself as a guest, and of course, this turns into a hilarious little power shift. Brody enjoys every second of watching Alex squirm, because for once, she's the one having to ask him for something. There's a lot of banter, a lot of Alex having to eat crow, but eventually he agrees to share an upcoming episode with her. And that's where Alex finds her opening. This whole storyline opens up a bigger question for us as viewers. Who's really behind this deep fake, and how far is it going to go? Is Alex just a convenient target? Or is someone deliberately trying to push her out? And just as important, who's really on her side here, and who's just pretending? I'd love to know what you all think about this twist. Do you believe Corey is genuinely backing Alex, or is he just playing his usual manipulative game? And who do you think is responsible for the fake tape? Drop your theories in the comments, because I think this storyline is about to get even more explosive.